What's up everyone? So today we're going to check out a property. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath house. It's only a couple years old. It's in a really nice gated community here in Playa del Carmen. This house has been recently vacant. The owner has built another house or moved somewhere else. But this house is vacant right now and it's up for immediate possession. However, it has some of the coolest features I've ever seen, and there's one feature that stands out in particular, and it is that it has an actual basement. That is so rare in Mexico, especially in Playa. I've never seen a house with a basement yet, but let's go and take a quick tour here. Check this out, a garage. So you could easily install a garage door here and you'd have a fully enclosed 2-car garage. Entering from the front door, you have this beautiful staircase that leads you all the way upstairs. You do have a view here to the front of the house. There's a couple steps up though. What is actually really cool about this house is it has some really cool design elements, but the doors are actual solid wood. They're not veneer or hollow core like you'd find in most other homes that I've seen. You have this huge floor-to-ceiling window that lets you see into the backyard with this giant patio, which we'll get to in a moment, but it does have a ceiling fan. It is covered, so you get some shade from the sun and the heat. And it's actually big enough to put some patio furniture and whatnot out there. So this is the primary bedroom that we're walking into right now. It's relatively huge. It's a very big size. I'll show you guys here. So like this is the primary bedroom. It does have a ceiling fan, obviously there's the air conditioner, but you have this giant glass sliding window that goes from that side to that side. And you'll have this big opening here to access the pool area. That's a pretty cool feature, and it is off the main floor, so if you're elderly or even if you wanted to make this the guest suite or whatever, this is actually a pretty good spot. It is roughed in for all your internet needs and stuff. If you have your TV or you want to set up an office desk, it's all there, all ran throughout the house. You have this giant walk-in closet, this really nice shower, and it has a drop down, so it's not level to here. It actually drops down. A nice little, it's got a pretty modern drain, glass, and then this cool nook, which is like on an angle. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick that up from here, but it is pretty cool. I've never seen that feature. You have a window, and then you have the walk-in closet part here, which this is a huge closet organizer, and it does have a power outlet if you're vacuuming, which is very convenient. This skylight is a really nice touch as well. A lot of closets and spaces don't have that, but you got 4 different closet rods here, so that's very convenient. Everything is real wood, even the doors. There's nothing cheap here, so that's good. Now, let's move on to the rest of the main floor here. Into this hallway, you have your powder room. So this is the half bath here, similar to the rest of the house. Now this is very unique. This is a very open concept kitchen. Well, you'll have the kitchen, you can put your dining room, and then you have the TV room set up here. That's how the previous owner had it. It is large enough to do this in this space here. So you can see all the TV stuff was mounted there and all the various remotes and whatnot. And the kitchen is very cool, very funky, but very functional. It has lots of space, cookbooks, you got your oven, your microwave, hookup, sink, fridge, and then more storage here. So this is actually a very sizable kitchen with regards to storage. Lots of space, and I really like the backsplash on the tiles here. That is a view into the walkway or alleyway from the property there. This allows you to access from outside, from the front of the house. You can just take this pathway into the backyard. Very cool. And you got a 6-burner stove. This house does not have solar, but it does have a propane tank on the roof, which will power obviously the stove and the dryer, as well as anything else you'd like to hook up. Now, actually, another cool feature that I totally missed here, back in here, Okay, so this is essentially the mechanical room. So you have your hot water tank, this would be the laundry room, your water system stuff, and then this is actually a door to the garage. Very convenient. And then behind here you have the actual pantry for the house. Again, very convenient. It's huge. You could probably add more storage up there if you need it, or just throw some bins up there. And then if we make our way now upstairs, let's just fast forward this part. These stairs are lit, so there are LEDs here going all the way up. Yes, before I know everyone's gonna complain about there's no railing. This is just how it is in Mexico, is what it is. But now if we go upstairs, first of all, you got this patio here. Now the owner did not put a railing system here, so I'd recommend you do that. But you have access to this private patio from the hallway, as well as this bedroom has access to it eventually. You can see down here, this looks into the pool or the courtyard, whatever you want to call it. You have this area here where you can put all of your solar panels, as well as up top if you were to install them. I will say that having toured so many houses here in Playa and the surrounding area, the workmanship in this house and the quality of the finishes, as well as the stuff that they use to build a house, is very high quality. This is a very heavy duty door. It doesn't feel cheap. This glass doesn't rattle, and it doesn't feel thin like most of the other properties I tour. You got this giant glass sliding patio set here and more of a private area. I believe that house, when it's done, will be able to see into here, maybe, but they also don't have windows there, so maybe you'll have full privacy, but you could probably put some sort of privacy screening in this big opening there. So there's 2 bedrooms up here. Let's take a look. These are very sizable. They're actually huge. These bedrooms are very, very big. So that, again, you have access to from the bedroom to that patio. So this particular bedroom has basically access to both patios. All the blinds are included, and it has a walk-in closet with the closet organizers. And then you have the shower. Yeah, it's got this cool tile. It is textured. It's like a mint green, Tiffany green almost. Actually, not quite Tiffany, but it is like a mint green. Looks gray there, but nice quartz counters, all wood stuff. And then even the doors on the inside, those are solid wood. They're not hollow core, so that I really like. Moving on to the 3rd and final bedroom in the house. Similar as the other one. Again, you got all your internet ran into the wall, so it could be hardwired. This one faces the front of the house, so you have that view. You have this giant glass sliding doors, and they do have a safety panel here, if you can see it. So there's glass railing here if you were to open these up. But again, this bedroom is quite large. You have access to that patio, and you do have the walk-in closet. It's not as big, this one, but it's sizable and it'll do what you need it to do. Again, really cool shower with the same tile as the last one, but it's blue. And then you have a contrast of that marble. Not exactly my favorite choice, but it works. Got rain head, you know, quite very tall ceilings, but ultimately looks the same as the other bathroom. And then what's over here? Let's check this out. This is actually a cool feature of this house. There's a glass window here that looks over into the stairs coming up or into the living room area. So that's pretty cool. You don't see that very often. But yeah, that's ultimately this house here on the inside. Let's go check out the other parts there. Let's take a walk outside and we'll check out the basement, which, like I said, super rare feature. I've never actually seen one in Mexico. Actually, before we go any further, so under here from the front door area, you actually have a secondary door to the garage area. So that's very convenient to have double access. Let's go check out the sorry, heavy doors. Okay, so right here on the back patio, I'm telling you, this is a huge space. You can easily fit a patio set here, or like one of those big swings, TVs, whatever, because it's covered, you have the option. You have a fan, which is key to have. Again, this is huge patio space. Nice garden with irrigation system installed. And this is the walkway I was telling you that you can see from the kitchen there. It'll lead to the front of the house so you have access to it. And I'll tell you why in a second. So even this huge hallway, it's probably about 3 feet wide, but you can use it as extra storage if needed. I'm finding this kind of stuff very convenient here in Mexico. I don't have any in my house, but I wish I did. But now let's check the basement. So it is not connected directly from the inside of the house. However, this is where all the pool equipment is. Down here is the basement. No, it's got this cool touch panel stuff here. So not huge ceiling. It's probably just over it's probably 6.5 feet in here, maybe a little less than that, but you do have an air conditioner. It does have outlets. It is pre-plumbed. If you were to put a kitchen or a bathroom, you can have all the plumbing down there. It is pre-plumbed for that. So you can turn this into an entire suite if you wanted to and rent it out, or you can just use it as extra storage or space or somewhere to hang out with friends, make it a games room, movie room, whatever you want. Ooh, there's some tarantulas down here. This is the thing of living in Mexico. That is a dead tarantula. It's been there for a while. There's actually quite a few of them. These guys are little. They must get stuck in here. And then you have a giant cockroach too. And a giant centipede, look at that. These are the kinds of bugs that you get here in Mexico. But ultimately, yeah, this is a pretty cool feature to have. Like I said, it's super rare to have. You never ever see basements in Mexico. Yeah, I think we'll go back inside here. So this is a pretty inviting patio space. Like, look at this. You can definitely have huge parties here and entertain a lot of people. It's very nice. So this house is being sold without furnishings. You do get the stove and the oven and the fridge. I would imagine the bar stools are included and maybe that outside patio set, but everything else has been taken and vacant. There's nothing left in here. A lot of houses are generally sold turnkey, but since this guy is living in or around this area, he took everything with him. So this house, like I said, the amenities are amazing, but this house is currently, keep hearing noises. This house is currently listed for 10.6 million pesos, which is this much in Canadian based on today's exchange rate and this much in USD. Now it is on the higher end. It is a 3-bedroom, but it's a pretty sizable house. I'd say it's almost maybe 3,000 square feet. Yes, there are homes that are much cheaper in Mexico, but this is a really high-end, pretty expensive gated community. It's not a massive community, but it's just enough where you won't see the same people every day and you'll get to know people. But the amenities are top-notch. The property taxes are like $500 a year Canadian, and the HOA is about $100 a month, which is not terrible for everything you get. Like I said, the amenities is what sells this place, the community, as well as the safety and the proximity of the location. You're just far enough from the downtown where you don't hear any noise, but you're not far where it takes you 20 minutes to get there. It's actually like maybe a 5-minute drive. You're very close to Central Maya and everything you need. So it's a great location that's constantly expanding. There's a school nearby. Personally, I think this is a great location and a great house. It's very unique. I've never seen something like this. Even with the decor that they've picked and the layout, it's very cool. All right, so if you guys have any other questions or you want some info on this house and you're actively looking to purchase in the Riviera Maya or specifically in Playa del Carmen, send me a message. I'm most active on Instagram, so it's the same handle here. Mexican Vlogs is the same handle that I use across all social media platforms. But I am the most active on Instagram, so if you're not following me there, please go ahead and do that. I'm already at 70,000+ followers there. I'm trying to get monetized here on YouTube. I'm a quarter of the way there. I just need a few more watch hours and about 400 more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please help me. I'll do more long form content and try to do more day-to-day stuff and try to show more of what Mexico and Playa del Carmen has to offer. On Instagram and the rest of them, I have up to 3 minutes to record, so it's very hard to fit everything. But if I do something cool, I generally try to do a longer format here for YouTube. So I appreciate if you guys want to check that out. If you want to support me or the channel, also check out our website. We have a lot of services we offer, digital guides, as well as some products that I think are very cool for travel or just everyday use. So feel free to check that out. It's MexicanVlogs.com. Otherwise, I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.